Hey guys, it's Morgan coming to you with another video. Today I want to talk about OnX Offroad. As you guys may or may not know, I've been picked up as a brand ambassador from OnX, and I'm really excited about it. I've been using OnX now for about 5 years, both the hunt and the off-road. Because for the hunt, it's awesome. It shows private land boundaries, shows hunting units, all that good stuff. Really important stuff to know, obviously, if you're hunting around here or anywhere, actually. Then the off-road I use for tracking rides, building rides, all that good stuff. And it's really great because it actually covered all the way into Mexico. I was just down there racing the Baja 1000. I was able to save off, maps offline onto my phone, even in Mexico, so I could see where roads were, see where access points needed to be. We used it to make sure that my chase team knew where all the access points were for me, so that if something went wrong, which it did, they were able to get into me and get me out of there and get everybody, keep the bike moving down the trail. So it's really cool, and I want to show you guys how I use it to build routes. Now, if you take a look here, this is the Montrose area. I'm going to get a screen recording going here so you guys can actually watch how I do this. If you guys are interested in OnX Offroad, if you haven't yet signed up for it or whatever, I will have a link in the description that you guys can use to sign up. You'll save 20%, which is awesome. And it's a great app, and I'll show you why I really like it. All right, guys, so here we go. And what we're going to do is I'm going to build like a dual sport route out to Peach Valley and then back, just because it's cool. We live in a place where we can ride dirt bikes on the road here, as long as you have insurance on that bike and an OHV sticker, and you personally have a driver's license. You don't have to have a motorcycle license, but personal driver's license. You can ride your dirt bike as long as it's not on inside incorporated Montrose or on state highways. And we're able to get away with that. So I'll show you. Here we go. This is Highland Cycles. The Colorado Unlimited is who owns this whole big block, but that's us right in that building. Now what we're going to do is we're going to build a route. Come over here, see tools, build route. There we go. Now this is the cool part about OnX Offroad. It was not like this before. You had to draw points and like click around. It was a pain in the butt. So now we don't have to do that. But first, let me see. Come up here, it says filters. We're going to click on that. And we're going to go trail type. We're going to go all. Because what that will do it'll allow us to click to every kind of thing, not just single track. But you can do single track, 50-inch trails, whatever. So we're just going to do all. Close that back down. 2. So we're going to start here at Highland Cycles, and then we're going to go, and you can see how it's following along. So we can back out while we're doing that. We can move while we're doing that. And we're going to come up here to JJ, and you can see how it's just snapping to the line. It's really cool. Now what'll happen is it will sometimes try to jump to another thing if it finds a shorter route to it. So every now and then, click a thing there, just to make sure. I'm going to come down here, 6300 road. I'm going to click at that point. I'm going to back way out because I want to get this done faster. We're coming over here. It should be good all the way to, here we go. This is the Falcon Road turning into Peach Valley Road right here. And we're definitely going to put a waypoint here. We're going to come up here, up the road. And there is Eagle Valley Trailhead. So we're going to click that to dial that in. Now, we're going to come up Eagle Valley. Here's our intersection with Sunset Rocks. And I say we just go on up and we'll do our kind of classic up to the top, up, and then drop off Black Ridge. So this is Spikes Trail here. And it's got the names. And here, I'll see if I can show it. It's kind of hold on, zoom in. It does have the names of the trail. There you go, spikes. So, and this thing is really cool for, especially if you're visiting an area that you don't know about and you want to just like kind of get an idea for a route for your first day or whatever. I like to explore without having everything GPSed out. But usually first days in places, I'll make a route somewhere so I can kind of just look around and get a good idea. And while I'm on the ground looking around, I'll find other places and maybe decide to do it. We come up here, and now this is turning into, so here, let me show you. This is what this does, and I'll show you why we put waypoints. So we come up, if you're coming up here, it's watching, and then you come down here, and you're going to go like this. See how it jumped to that? So you don't want to do that. Boom.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I can check in with them and see. I don't know if he's tried it. I guess that's the thing, since he's been back.
All right, guys. So I know that I want to come off here and do all Black Ridge. So we go here, put a waypoint so I didn't try to do something funky. Comes down to here to this trailhead. And then let's just make this a short loop so we don't make this a crazy long video. But, you know, that's the other thing. If you don't know your way around a place, you can just like do this and see what the shortest routes are. You can just go here, oh, that's shortest route, but that's a road. I know what the symbols are. So these little dash lines are single track. So, yeah, let's go here. Let's go this way. Oh, see how it jumped like that? So you got to come back here, put a waypoint in there. So it doesn't do that. And we're going to go here. And we're just going to take a route back towards the parking lot. We're going to come back here on Sunset Rocks. And this is going to be just a short, mellow little loop. But we're going to come here. And then we're going to retrace our steps. And we're going to ride this. So it's a little bit different, and should be able to go pretty much just all the way back to the shop and there. To stop this, you just double click. We'll save it, and we can call it something like we'll go shop loop. See, here's 30.7 miles, elevation gain 2,500, elevation loss 2,556. So, you know, basically starting and ending at the same place, it's going to be like that. You can put notes in here, and so I'll put short dual sport loop from shop. There we go, and save. So now we've got it saved. Now, if you want to share this with someone, so what we're going to do is we're going to close this down. We're going to go to My Content. And we're going to go, let's just go All Content. And we'll come down here. It's one of our routes that we built. So we're going to come down here and go Shop Loop. Made 11, 30, 23. We're going to hit these three little dots with an ellipse. And we're going to go Export. Now, we can export in GPX or KML. We're going to export in GPX. It's going to show up as a OnX markup with a crazy long name, whatever. What you do is now, let's back out here. I'll just show you what this looks like on a big scale. So you can see there's our loop. You know, this is a very short, simple loop. A lot of road riding to get there and back, but you see what it looks like. Now, if you guys want, let me know. I will send you this loop if you want to check it out in GPX form. Just email me, morgan@highland-cycles.com. But then what we do is we're going to come down here, like I said, go to our Finder, go to Downloads. There's the OnX markup, and it's a GPX. It's going to have a crazy long name. But what we're going to do is we're going to rename it Shop DS. Come on, DS Loop. Whoop. There we go. I can't type. Shop DS Loop. And now I can send that, I can email that to anyone. They can put it on any Garmin thing, anything that will use GPX. So you don't have to have OnX. But I do recommend getting OnX. You can see how well it works. I'll show you a couple other pretty cool things here. Let me shut this down. There we go. So as you look here, it shows the wilderness areas right here. That's Black Canyon, Gunnison Wilderness. It's really just Black Canyon National Park. So it's off limits to anything motorized. And then I use the Elite thing, and it's pretty cool because it shows right here. You can see it's got all of the private land boundaries and who owns them and everything, which is pretty cool. And then obviously it shows public land, all the single tracks, everything. It's really great, guys. Again, massive thank you to OnX Offroad. Thank you guys so much for picking me up. I really appreciate it. I think it's really, really cool, and it works everywhere. So let's just back out here. I'll show you guys how extensive this thing is. So now we are on a national level, and you can see once you get far enough out, the trails go away, which is nice, so you can actually see what's going on. But for instance, here, come down here to Baja. You can, as you start to zoom in, you can see roads and things like that. Not a single track in Baja listed on OnX. There's lots of like off-map single track down there, but not a lot listed on OnX. OnX is not going to have any secret stuff on there, which is good. We don't want to expose that. But you can see it's got all that. And then, we come over here into, for instance, Texas. There we go. There's some single track over in here. As you get closer, you can kind of see it pop up. So it's a pretty cool way to, if you want to look into something and see if a place is pretty cool. Like for instance, Wyoming. I was listening to a podcast the other day about Alpine Wyoming. You can do a search right up here. Wyoming. Lincoln County. There we go. That's the town of Alpine. As we back out, we can see cool single track all over the place, really, in the roads, all this stuff. It's really, really slick. It also will tell you if there's seasonal closures, everything, keep you out of trouble, so you don't get in trouble. Whether it's motorized, non-motorized, all that good stuff. It's super cool. So thank you guys for joining me for this little short video. Highly recommend it. Use our code in the description because you'll save money. Also, it helps us out, absolutely. You can save things. Let me show you one more thing here real fast. Like, for instance, I'm not going to give these out to you, but I will show you how I saved my hunting zone from this last year, because I killed a big elk. And I'm going to keep that to myself, but the quick version is it's right in here. Where we were camped, where we shot them. Anyway, it's really super cool. An OnX Hunt is another awesome, application, and it shows you a little more of the hunting side of things. Like it shows you, like I said before, the hunting units and all that good stuff. I know the hunting units around here, so I'm not real. I can use either this or OnX Hunt, but the off-road is nice. If you use the Elite membership, you get all those private land boundaries. You also get a whole bunch of discounts on gear and stuff like that. So anyway, thanks guys for joining me for this video. Hope you like it. Hope you sign up for OnX if you haven't already. Also, hit me up if you want that little loop. And I have lots of other loops too, so let me know if there's anything you want, and if I have it, I'll send it to you guys. Thank you so much. See you on the next one.